We start with the latest development on the power abuse scandal linked to the president's close confidant Choi Soon-sil that sparked widespread calls for President Park Geun-hye to resign. With just a matter of days remaining until an unprecedented questioning of a sitting Korean president, the top office has designated a lawyer to represent her. For more, our presidential office correspondent Song Ji-sun is on the line. Ji-sun, fill us in.
Mark, the presidential spokesperson held a briefing this morning and said the president will be represented by Yoo Young-ha. Yoo is a former prosecutor who served in the Changwon, Incheon, and Northern Seoul prosecutors' offices. He was a standing commissioner at the National Human Rights Commission for 2 years before he opened his own law practice. He also served as President Park's special legal advisor when she was a member of the ruling party's Supreme Council and made several attempts to run for the parliament himself. He will represent the president and make the arrangements for the date, time, and place for the questioning session on the president's behalf. As you mentioned, President Park will become the first South Korean leader to submit to questioning while still in office, but the timing and location of the session is still to be decided.
So it appears we should see that happen in the next day or two once all those details are ironed out. On the political side of this crisis, then, there might have been a breakthrough. Had a meeting with the main opposition party leader scheduled for this afternoon not being called off. Has the top office responded to the cancellation?
You're right, Mark. Well, first, as you may remember, the meeting was set up after Democratic Party leader Choo proposed a one-on-one meeting in response to the president's call for talks. But she pulled the plug on the meeting within hours on Monday after her party and the other opposition parties reacted in anger to the move. The presidential office says the situation is regrettable, but said the president remains open to talks with party leaders.
It is regrettable that Choo called off the meeting when the president was hoping for a dialogue to normalize state affairs and stabilize the current political situation. Cheong Wa Dae anticipates that a meeting between the president and political parties could take place at any time. We hope the opposition parties act in a responsible manner to normalize political affairs.
The top office reiterated that it is considering all possible measures to normalize and stabilize the situation and carry on with state affairs. Back to you, Mark.